guys, what's up? I hope that you are all doing well. First off, please make sure that you like this video, and also please make sure that you subscribe to my channel because I do post a new video every single day of the week. For today's video, guys, I would love to talk about I just really want to remind you guys that it's okay to fail, and if you're someone who often finds yourself trying to avoid failing because you don't want to fail, I'm just here to let you know that that's not something for you to really be afraid of. I mean, all of us are here to learn and to grow, and I always say this to you guys. I know it's kind of like just a constant reminder, but I feel like it's necessary to say it right now because I find that there are a lot of people who are not allowing themselves to really go for their dreams or to go for things that they really feel like they're being called to at this time in the world, simply because they're so afraid that things are going to go their way or they're going to fail at something. Like, all of us are here to learn, and part of your learning comes from being able to make mistakes. It comes when you're able to fail at something. I've also learned just in my own personal life, when I've been able to fail at things, I've learned a lot about myself. I've learned more about the thing that I was trying to work towards. And also I've actually used my failure just as an example to show me how much I really, really care about the thing that I'm working towards. Because I know there have been times in my own life where I've wanted to really commit to something, and then I failed, and I was super hard on myself in that moment. But then I realized that it was a blessing that I didn't get that thing, because it actually wasn't something that was really aligned with me. I wasn't working towards those things for the right reasons. And sometimes that's what we can learn from failure. We learn that maybe this wasn't even the thing that we really wanted to work towards. Maybe there's another direction for us to go in. It could also be, guys, maybe you are afraid of failure because people have told you that it's something for you to be afraid of. I know some of us have family members and things like that where they've really pressured you or made you feel like if you fail at something, then that must mean that there's something wrong with you as a person, or it must mean that you're not good enough at whatever you're trying to work towards, or you're not good enough to receive the thing that you're trying to work towards achieving. And that's absolutely a false idea, guys. All of you are worthy and capable people, so don't let anyone tell you that you're not. You don't have to believe something just because someone told you that. And I find a lot of people are ignoring their inner voice at this time. They're ignoring their intuition. They're ignoring messages that they're getting at this time about what it is that they're being called to work towards, because there's so much fear around feeling like maybe you're going to fail at something, or maybe you're afraid that other people are going to judge you if you're not able to work towards something, or maybe you're even worried about people judging you if you decide that something that you've cared about all this time is no longer something that you care about. You're allowed to change your mind and decide what's right and what's best for you, and sometimes that looks different from moment to moment. Just because you've wanted something in the past doesn't mean that you have to want that same thing right now. So really this whole reality that we live in is built for us to learn and to discover more things about what it is that we like, things that make us feel like we're really alive and that we can fully be in our power and appreciate this world. But sometimes we don't allow ourselves to even be in those places where we can have those things and feel those amazing ways, because we're not allowing ourselves to fail. So if you're not allowing yourself to fail, then you're most likely really someone who has that kind of perfectionistic mindset where you feel like if you fail, then it says something bad about you, or you have to do things perfectly all the time, and then you beat yourself up when you don't understand certain things right away, or you can't get the things that you want right away. But that does a huge disservice to you, because nobody here is meant to be a perfect person, and you're not meant to know every single thing. And if you were, then you wouldn't be here in this reality right now, which, because that kind of like defeats the purpose of being here, you know? And also too, like, if you are somebody who tends to be more on the like perfectionist side of things, just be aware of how that may be affecting your life at this time. Because chances are, if you're like that with trying to reach your goals, then you're probably also like that when it comes to other things like your relationships, or maybe you're really hard on yourself when you feel like you can't do things right, like in the relationships that you have with other people, or maybe you feel uncomfortable doing things to try to just kind of like understand people or like reach your goals. And I'm sorry that I'm like kind of stopping a bit, guys. Like, my breathing's like a little jacked up for some reason right now. Like, I keep finding myself having to like stop for a sec to like take a breath, so just bear with me. But there's a lot of things that are happening in the world, and I feel like so many of us are feeling the effects of it. And so I just wanted to show up here and share this video with you guys on whatever comes up for me with, you know, just that idea of failure. But honestly, this is pretty much all I have to say on the topic. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Sorry, like, my breathing is like really distracting me. The last thing, actually, there is something else I do want to say, is about, you know, be careful of your ideas of success, right? Like, make sure that how you perceive success is your own definition, and you're not going with what everyone else is just accepting. Because a lot of people believe that success means you have to have a lot of popularity, power, money, things like that. And you do not have to go with that idea. You don't have to agree with that. And actually, you can create your own idea of what it means to be successful. Maybe that's having fulfilling relationships. Maybe that's how you define success. Maybe it's being able to work through challenges when they come up. Maybe it's being able to commit yourself to working towards things and being fearless, being really brave. Like, fearless as in you are still able to work towards something even when you have a lot of fear around it. That's what I mean when I say fearless. So you can really come up with these things, and I want you all to know that you are all powerful and beautiful and amazing. Thank you so much for listening to this video. If you know anyone who you feel like needs to hear these messages, please make sure that you share this video with them. Share it on all platforms where you feel like people need to hear these messages as well. If you guys need any help and support, you can reach out to me through my website, which is biancaward.com, or you can email me at biancaward@gmail.com. Thanks, guys. Bye.